Hi, I'm Chris from Extend Mode. I do the graphics, and we went into early access recently. There have been some suggestions and some marvellous ones. This dude here has a baseball bat. We didn't have a baseball bat in the game before. There now will be a baseball bat in the game, and some other weapons potentially. We'll see what we get to. But the major thing that I'm going to work on with you today is that we figure that we need some kind of a tutorial, and it being a, I suppose, combat, it's a beat 'em up, it's not really proper combat, but a beat 'em up game that has combat as part of its thing. We're going to have to teach you how to fight. And where do you learn to fight? In a dojo. So we're going to draw a dojo. I'm not going to start from scratch exactly. I'm going to start from one of the levels that I've previously drawn, because I know the dimensions are good, and that's the size that I want it to be. So if we look, the last time I drew with you, or on video at least, I drew this level, which is an office level, and the previous level to this is the foyer to the office complex, and that's the level that I'm going to be working on. Spoilers, sorry, this is the level that I'm working on as a base for the whole dojo thing. Now, what we learned last time that I drew with you, or at least what I told you about with this method, is that the center line is where the characters can move up to, this being the center line here, assuming you can see the mouse. And we take diagonals away from it, and then we end up with our playing area. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to create a layer here, and I'm just going to box in this playing area with colours that are more suited to it being a dojo, and then we'll start building a dojo. Right, so if I select a colour, full opacity. Oh, incidentally, I decided to throw some music on. Hopefully it's not too distracting. The music is in fact the soundtrack from the game. Hopefully I'll draw something useful before the music runs out. We'll see how that goes. I don't know that it's possible, but we'll see. So, back wall, as we said, center line, and then let's get some diagonals away from here. One diagonal, two diagonals. Okay, we're starting to see a space emerge already. Okay, so this is the rudimentary dojo. This is the foundation of our dojo. Now, dojos, I guess, are traditionally, well, are regarded to be from the Japanese tradition. Dojo is a Japanese word, so we'll go with Japanese decor, which is largely going to be polished wood and paper. And I guess tatami mats. So we're going to want some beams in the corner, and then those beams will hold more wood, and the wood will hold paper in crisscross lattices. I guess let's see how we get on. I think a pine is probably where we want to be, and that's a nice yellowy wood. I think we go slightly yellower than this even. Have I got any scope for stealing wood from anything prior? So there's some good old oak here, but the texture's nice, so we could potentially steal some wood from here. In fact, that's exactly what I'm going to do. Steal some wood from here. I'm going to repurpose it, change the colour, because the texture's good. Right. I'm going to rotate that. Go, and let's adjust the colour, hue as it were. It's more green, slightly yellower, saturation. Bring the lightness up. Now, is that looking piney? Probably not. That's a bit green, isn't it? I like that Of course, I'll get rid of those wires that are left over from its former incarnation as a desk. well, that's kind of piney. Let's have it about there. Okay. Let's get the brush down to a single pixel. We've got some colours from here. Just patch up where the lines were. Drag this down here to give it some depth. Now, of course, that's not quite. Well, actually, that's not too bad. I would want it to be a little bit more randomised, but let's grab some colour and just mess it around a bit. So it's been a couple of months since I've drawn level for 8 Dragons. Oh yeah, I didn't mention the name of the game, I just assumed you all knew what it was, and to be fair, you probably do, right? We're just that famous. But no, it's been a while since I've drawn a level for 8 Dragons, so I might have to get back into the swing of things. Okay. See, there we go, actually. In fact, first thing first, it occurs to me that I'm not on a separate layer. Probably should be, because then I can copy and cut and paste these around without ruining the stuff underneath. Not there's anything underneath to ruin right now, but you know, it's a principle thing, process thing. Right. Let's copy that. Let's create a new layer. Oh wait, did I? No. New layer. Okay. Now that exists on a layer by itself, you can come here and repair. It's not really damaged, but I can repair this. There we go, now we have wood on a layer. Just going to plain flip that to the other side. Okay, so now we have 2 wooden beams. It's not really much to write home about, but there we go. Now, I figure I'm going to want 2 fairly close to the centre as well. See, I've copied and pasted the entire layer there, that was not intentional. Right. Close to the centre. Am I going to find the centre by eye, or am I going to find the centre using some kind of empirical method? How wide is this thing? The image is 91 pixels wide, is it? No, I won't be stupid. 452 pixels wide. So actually, I want the centre to be 226. Right, so 226 is the centre. Let's get another layer of here. Some green and draw line 226. 226 and 227 are in fact the central lines. That's the very middle. Right. Now I know where the middle is. I can do this by eye, I suppose. That looks about right. Cool. Now, I figure that the back wall should be divided differently. Well, the middle of the back wall should be divided differently to the other walls. Let's get a colour. Or in fact, let's just do something. Just choose here. Right. Grab that. New layer. Alright. Rotate. Degrees. Cool. Stretch it out. Cool. Let's grab some amount of this. You know what, I'm not going to flip that yet, I'm just going to do the whole thing and then flip the whole thing. So, now that that's got a bar, I need to lighten up a part of that bar so that it looks like it has a top, something that's shiny. There we go. Okay. Now what I need is a vertical. Vertical is going to be quite simple. The whole thing's fairly geometric, so this isn't going to be a particularly difficult thing to draw. Not intended. I've rotated the entire thing. Okay. So already this is starting to take shape. Now of course I can later go in and edit each of these bars so they don't look identical. I mean they are currently identical, right? But just to get a shape of the thing. Say is thank you Japan for having incredibly geometric design principles. So we have something to put some shadow under there, that's good. Right, we need some cross beams. Those, I think, are going to have to come from somewhere like here. Yeah, that sort of works. Okay, look at that woodwork already, right? And then over here. Okay. I'm going to start layering these, naming these layers. So this one's going to be paper walls. Right. Let's get a colour that's about right for the paper walls. Look at that already. So this will have to have obviously some more shadowing and stuff going on like that, more shading. The light, of course, is coming from outside through the paper walls, so we're going to need some kind of glowing going on when we've actually got some flooring in. The flooring, of course, is going to be tartan mats. Also, these beams are going to have to come all the way down here to set up a wall, and then something above, probably wooden slats. Yeah, definitely wood above. Same on the other side. In fact, let's get that going now. Where is that? That's the beams. Those are the beams, rather. Let's bring them down the hole. Okay, I need a piece to go across the top there. Right, because perspective is a thing, and even though this isn't truly perspective, I'm going to just make it work with the brain rather than reality. That's a bit further away, but it looks equally divided now. I'll put something along there in a minute. Okay. Let's grab all of that, in fact. Shove it over here. Right, today I'm drinking Pepsi Max with raspberry. It's very good. Yesterday I was on the Coca-Cola with vanilla. Right, let's keep going. Right, where do we think this bar should be for the centerpiece? I'm thinking sort of halfway down, and then perhaps wooden panelling at the bottom and the top, and then just paper here and here. I think these should be big paper, well, not quite as big as that, maybe quarters paper screens. Yeah. In fact, let's just see how the paper works behind that. Perhaps it didn't want to be paper at all. In fact, it is going to be. No, it shouldn't be. And okay, I'll think on that one. If it is going to be, then what I'm going to need to do is to remove a section of this beam to have the paper cut into the beam. Like so. That's not really working for me. But it could just be a light thing. I could just sort some lighting out and make it better. I don't know what else could be there if I were not to have paper walls there. And it could actually be just open windows, but then I'll have to put something outside. I'm not really into that right now. Okay. Alright. Here we go. So let's flatten those two down. Yeah. Okay, so merge down, make this beams, no, fine beams. Okay, let's grab this one. Put it over here. And remove the necessary. Good. Central line, we don't need that any longer. Around there. Yep, and then we'll have wooden panels directly down and up above. And, or maybe, actually, yes, that's exactly what we'll have. Oh, okay, I have an idea. This colour that we have is actually quite similar to the kind of scumbled plaster render, I guess, that you might find. So if I left that intact, Adobe, that's the thing I'm thinking of, so like a kind of Adobe, and if I randomed this up a little bit so it had a texture, so it was a bit wall-y, then I could put a poster on here. And what would be nicer than having 8 dragons written in Japanese? And I know I've seen this somewhere. Just Googling, you can't see it because I'm not showing that window, but bear with me. can't use it. Well, what I'm not doing right now is drawing, so you're probably finding this quite boring. You know what, I'll look for that later perhaps and carry on drawing anyway. If anyone happens to know the kanji for 8 dragons, what did I search for? I searched for something like that. Does this say 8 dragons? And someone said yes, this says 8 dragons. The problem is that since we released the game, if I search for 8 dragons, I find the game. Do you know what? I can try and use Google Translate, I guess, but it probably won't give me anything good. Yeah, no, you see what it's done is given me the katakana because it knows it's transliterated from the English. Actually, no, it's Yasu no Dragon. So no, actually, yes, it is in fact not the Japanese. That is the westernized form. It's given me katakana. You can't see what I'm looking at. Let's just ignore that for now. Right, what I'm going to do is get some shading going on over here and then transpose it to over there and we'll work on that, because otherwise we're being boring. Shadows. This music that we're listening to right now was written for the mall level of the game. No word of a lie, I actually fell asleep writing it. It's that dull. But it's supposed to be, right? That's the whole point. Mall music is boring. Yeah, it works. Cool. these all 1 pixel too far to the right, and they don't get the sense that they're part of the connected to the team. Oh, perhaps not. Perhaps that's too far forward. Do you know what? I think that's good enough. Yeah. Right, so let's get some shadow on this paper. Quite subtle. So I can draw inside it here. You know what? They're pretty much again. I don't see there's really much variation. I'll do them sort of individually, but I don't see there's going to be a lot of variation. Let's get a bigger brush. Deselect half of it. What would be kind of cool is a tree outside the cars. We'd see only the silhouette tree. And that would be really kind of cool looking. Could even potentially animate that for the level. So I'll give that some thought, an animated tree outside of the dojo, giving you a sense of tranquility, calm, peace, and a good place to practice beating the crap out of some bad guys. Yeah, absolutely. That really helps. Just for the sake of seeing how it works. soften it. Sam entirely can. Oh no, actually, a bit more, and that becomes slightly more convincing. Kind of like that. Okay, some refinement is required, but that's definitely worth thinking about. Some thought. Alright, so let's copy pretty much all the beam stuff and the paper, I think. Can I move? Alright, what have we got? That's that. Beam shadow, let's move that down. Oh, actually, let's merge that down even. We've got fine beams. And they've got paper shadow on them. I shouldn't done that there, but hey, who cares? Layer 5 is that, so let's ignore that. Let's get layer 3, which is these. Actually, I just need the fine beams. Yeah. Copy those across. I have a memory that I was more talkative on the last video. Oh, look at that, that's nowhere near the centre. I clearly did not judge that well. Well, let's put this where it should be and let's move everything else. That works. Ooh, can I use that floor? I can't use that floor. Right, what have we got? Some paper somewhere. Paper walls, of course. Right. Beam across here. And we're going to have paper down here, of course. Alright. So, let's do something with the wall here. That's in there. Yeah. Let's call base walls. Alright. Get some spray. Select an area. I want this to look like a little, or some kind of stipple plaster. slowly past the wall. Get some paper now. Put the wall there, why not? Whatever it turns out that Ink Dragon actually does look like. Adds kanji. I can pop on the wall. This track I didn't write. This one was written by a chap called Zuriel, who really liked what we were doing with the game and decided he'd like to contribute. And we're very, very grateful that he did. Because, oh dear, because this stuff is wonderful, frankly. It's great music. Really understood where we wanted to go with the whole thing and just appears to have gotten there. Nah. Instead, yeah, that kind of works. Might have to do some dirtying it up work later. Right, so there need to be wooden panels down here. And this shouldn't be too difficult. Let's go back to... where's the fat beams? There they are. Big beams. The big beams. This track, as you can probably tell, the style's different to the stuff that we were listening to before. This is another one of Zuriel's tracks. Also, damn fine piece of music. Okay, now. Come on now, there we go. Sections at random from here, turn them into boards. How do you think this is going? I think this is going to turn into a fine dojo. I mean, in fairness, I am biased, I'm drawing it. It's going to need a lot more light on there, but also a lot more shadow. Okay, let's get to... who's this? Oh, that's the tree. Let's leave that where it is. Fine beams... that include the shadow, I think, yeah, so I do that on the fine beams there. Let's just add some shadow here. Darker. Okay, that's not quite dark enough, but one series of dark one. The trick is not to have it to get too grey. Let's come over here where it's browner. There we go. So dark and brown. And that's grey. Between the boards. It wouldn't have to be too uniform. We want to be dark because there has to be some sense that these are boards. My sincere hope is that my voice is actually cutting through the music, because if it isn't, I've drawn all of this. And that's grand, I'm glad I've drawn it because I need it for the game, and that's all fantastic. But having recorded it, if my voice doesn't cut through, I'm going to be uploading a duff video. Okay. I'll add some shine to that. But first, I think I'll put some boards at the top, like copying and pasting from here. I think I will need a big beam across the top here. Yeah, beam here, wood panels. Beam here, paper in the middle, wooden boards at the bottom. Okay, having made that decision, I think that what I'll do is I'll give it a break here. Don't want to make a video too long, and I will do some more in the coming days. Thank you for watching.